On February 6, 2016, Call of Duty was attacked during Turbulent Age, which made it impossible for some characters to have their money returned to the player's wallet. In June of that year, the governmental contract was also attacked. Attackers obtained 1,100 Ether tokens from 2.5 million gas transactions, which far exceeds the maximum gas capacity of the contract, resulting in the suspension of transactions. Whether deliberately disrupting the normal flow of transactions or blocking them, the attacker used an attack that has long been popular in the internet era: DOS attacks, or denial of service attacks. Denial of service refers to the failure of the system to process a normal service request. An attacker launches DOS attacks by distributing, suspending, or freezing normal contracts. As a result, the logic of contracts cannot run properly. The same is true in smart contracts, where an attacker logs either into a contract by depleting its resources and allowing users to exit the contract temporarily or even permanently. There are three types of DOS attacks in smart contracts. Number 1. Manipulate a map or array loop externally. Since the map or array loop can be manipulated externally by others, the length is not limited, causing ether and gas to be consumed and making the smart contract inoperable. This typically occurs when the owner and its investors allocate tokens in a smart contract, as in the distribute function in that contract. In this case, it is advisable to use a retrieve mode rather than a send mode and to retrieve your tokens by using a withdraw funds. Number 2. Owner action. In a token contract, there is usually an owner account or contract owner account. It has the right to open or suspend transactions. If the owner address is lost, the entire token contract cannot be operated, resulting in non-subjective DOS attacks. In view of the above situation, you can set multiple addresses or set a suspension of trading time. When the time is exceeded or meet a certain condition, then open the transaction so that the whole token system will not suffer DOS attacks. The following code can be used as a reference to protect against the DOS attacks. Number 3. Progress status based on the external cause. Since the status of the smart contract depends on the execution of external functions, and there is no protection against the failure. At this point, DOS attacks can occur if the external call fails or is rejected for external reasons. In view of the above situation, if the result of external function call needs to be processed before entering a new status, it must be considered that the external call may exist and always fail, or time-based operation can be added to prevent call failures and fail to meet required judgment. As a mean of attack with a long history, DOS continue its consistent style of small amount of technology but strong damage. Frequent security incidents not only need to guard against, but also deserve people's reflection and summary. In general, contract developers need to consider the comprehensiveness and the thoroughness of contract code logic in order to better avoid DOS attacks. Enter the hacked archive and search for DOS to learn more about DOS attacks.
Blockchain Security Mini Course is over. Have you cried or not? Please follow our official website and Twitter